Okay, family. So Stagebox Breathe is saying it started in 2008. So Stagebox Breathe, you're saying there have been challenges that we were facing. Like what challenges did
As
you
an
face?
independent artist working somewhere. What can you tell us? We would like to know.
No, some of the questions I believe that underground questions.
Oh yeah. So like you'd want to be
60
secretive.
seconds.
Questions just to get to know you, Stagebox Breathe. So we have to turn on our stopwatch. And
Jason,
do you read books?
definitely I do. This.
What is your favorite book?
I forgot.
Your family, Stagebox Breathe is in the room today. Welcome, Stagebox at Mickey's Magazine. Thank you so much for your time. How are you doing today?
Well, thanks for the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Stagebox Breathe. I feel honored to be part of this interview. Thanks a lot.
We are also honored to have Stagebox Breathe today here. So we are starting the journey here of getting to know Stagebox Breathe, a renowned as artist in Musina here. So Stagebox Breathe, we hear that you are a musician and your songs have been making waves here around. We want to know, when did you start this music thing? When did you start realizing that I can do music, I can sing, like I can make people jump?
Well, I started this journey a long time ago, maybe around 2011, 2008, somewhere there. But there was a bit of challenges, but we managed to conquer when it comes to that. But Stagebox is still doing music, and there are a lot of things that we'll be talking about as we go further.
Okay, family. So Stagebox Breathe is saying it started in 2008. So Stagebox Breathe, you're saying there have been challenges that we were facing. Like what challenges did you face musically until today?
Let me just say a bit of less exposure, maybe opportunities as well within locals, whereby I can see a lot of local artists are getting a lot of less of opportunities, whereby those are the ones of opportunity that we've been failing to get within the town Musina. So yeah, since I entered this journey, I've been pushing up until I find myself in a different level, whereby some of the artists are still failing to get there because they have that part of person that they're looking to. So I believe that I'm one of them that they're looking up to. We'll see as time goes on.
Okay, so since you are someone who has a lot of people looking up to, who has a lot of people playing your songs and jumping to your songs, a lot of artists like they are looking up to you and they want you to, as their inspiration. So what can you share with them? What is your secret like to pushing until you are here today? What secret did you use? Would you like to share with the world?
First secret is pay for the studio, buy beats, don't download. Once you do that, which means whatever you spend much money on, which means when it comes to pushing, you have a majority of power to push just because you know that you have already used some of the cash back there. Therefore, you know where you're going, which means you have power or direction to your music.
Okay. So like you hear Stagebox Breath here is sharing his secret to pushing. He says like he spends a lot of money on his music, so you'd be pushing, trying hard to make sure that he gets the money back. Is it Stagebox?
That's what it is.
Okay. So Stagebox Breathe, like who inspires you in this music industry? Who inspires you? Like who do you look up to?
Wow, nice question. Thanks. You know, there are a lot of guys that I look up to. I can say if you listen to WHP, the late WHP, then when it comes to American guys, if you listen to Jason Derulo, the king of R&B, R. Kelly, you can hear the music and the message. There is much of directions when it comes to him. Then we look to Luther Vandross, you can hear that there is much of message when it comes to those guys. Those are the guys that inspires me when it comes to music because they give me much of, let me just say, good headache. Therefore, whenever I listen to them, that means I'm getting planted something in my head. What should I do? How can I win on this? That's where I go.
Okay, guys, Stagebox Breathe is international. You heard him right. He says he listens to Abo, RKL, and WHP. So, Stagebox, how do those people inspire you? Like, Well, how do they inspire you? Do you sing the same type of music as they do, or you sing a different genre, just that you listen to their skills or stuff like that?
Let me just say skills. And then when it comes to singing, I can say I'm just all over. Whatever beat that you bring in the house, I do it. Since I say I'm a vocalist, I'm a musician, whereby I don't have a category. I don't own one. Why I don't own one? Just because music is business. If you try to own one direction when it comes to music, what if that direction fails? Which means you're no longer doing anything.
So isn't it hard, like jumping from the one genre to the next and coming back doing the same thing and trying to do another? Like, isn't it hard to balance all those genres?
As long as you find the right producers, which means everything is gonna go well. Like the producer that I got now, HDK, he also advised me when it comes to some of the music to say, okay, what if you try this? And I had to pay attention to say, okay, let me listen to this. He had to give some direction. Oh, you listen to this, and he said, you see now, when it comes to this, you are good at it. Why can't you give it a try and put more tracks on it and see how it's gonna work? After that, I'm telling you, a lot of exposure, a lot of bookings. From there, I can tell you that I'm somewhere because of what he gave, which is a bit of a change when it comes to that kind of genre that I was doing to this one that I'm doing now. From there, I'm balancing all.
Okay, so how do you work? Like, are you under any record label? Are you under any, like, are you a signed artist, or you are just an independent artist working somewhere?
What can you tell us? We would like to know.
No, some other questions I believe that underground questions.
Oh yeah. So like you'd want to be secretive. Okay, no, we won't force you. So since you are an artist from Musina, in a place where there's few exposure, the way you said it, what would you like to do? Like, let's say in the morning you wake up tomorrow and you are successful and you are up there, and there are other artists who have been looking up to you since you were young, and you'd like to create a show for them. Who would you call? Where would you go first here in Musina? Would you like any other artist to be inspired by you and to be in the same show? Where would you plan?
Yes, yes. When it comes to that one again, let me say I'm one of those event organizers, and the challenges that we're getting now is whenever we plan, due to finance, we come up with ideas. We share with those ones with money, right? After that, we get some. Let me just put it straight. We get some excuses. Some of them they say, there is an event that we're going to take that we're going to do around the date that you are requesting, and you be having your own name on it to say, okay, this is the name that will be utilizing. You give them the paper, right? Or maybe you share with them via social. After that, they'll just go like, we can't do. Within 2-3 days, you find yourself getting a poster to say, okay, right, there is this event that is coming. The same name that you showed to them is there on the poster. It shows that the idea they don't have, but they have finance, which means that, these guys are failing to have somebody with ideas, but they have finance.
Okay.
So, which means us without money, we keep on losing because we don't have what? Money. So whenever I do events, there are those artists that I work with. Because whenever they do their events, I also go to them and work with them so that we can find ourselves going somewhere, just because here, let me just say, all these businesses or big guys with money, they don't look at us, to be honest. They don't look at us. They only focus on those big guys. If you check how many events that have been taking place around Musina, plenty. But which artists did they pick within Musina?
Yeah.
None. If they are to pick, which means that they are picking their close friends. And when they pick their close friends, what about those dedicated ones who've been there in the game for a couple of years? Normally, you find them meeting, those guys meeting us along the way to say, you know what, we love your music. We love the way you write. Your pen game is dangerous. Okay, right. Are you giving us permission? Are you giving us those gigs? Hell no. Why are you not giving us those gigs? I believe it's because they don't want to pay.
Okay, so are you in this music industry for business or just for passion? Like, is it about money or is only about entertaining people?
Passion and business. Because you love it. Passion and business. Because you do what you love. Whatever you love must bring food on the table. More especially if you find yourself having kids. Take your time. You go into the studio. Instead of taking that time to play around with your kids. After that, you get booked. You can't get booked and go there and perform from there. They give you water. When you go home, what are you going home with? Same water that you drink, which means it's gonna go to the toilet. Therefore, it's business. So whenever you book me, you just know that you're booking a business.
So Stagebox Breathe, what have been your biggest projects so far since the first time you started doing music, and what have been your like biggest performances?
Well, when it comes to projects first, before I changed my name to Breathe, I was using Lentheric, right? And yeah, I got some bookings, performed at the annual shows like Musina Annual Show, Africa Zonga Awards, Black Ambitious Awards, Musina Awards. Then yeah, I think about 2 3 shows around Musina Annual Show. And then Miguel Festival, that was around 2009, let's say 2019, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, about 2 of Miguel festivals.
Okay, so since you're someone who is always up and down doing great performances and stuff like that, and you don't want to disappoint people, like you don't want to disappoint people, Stagebox, and it's about that December time, time for jumping up and down. To have something that would like the world to hear, just a short something, and then they'll like keep waiting for it because they can't wait to hear from you out there.
Great. Yeah, I do have something. It's within our project, which is Breathe Project. Yeah, I would like to play something, and I can say that if you really love Stagebox, there is an event that is coming, and that will be on the 16th of December at Musina School Plus. We'll be featuring some of the big artists as well, so be part of it. Come and support. If we see you there in large numbers, definitely we're going to love it.
Okay, so Stagebox Breathe has projects coming up and an event coming up. Go and support, guys. In Stagebox, what is the name of the project that you love us to listen to? And can you tell us the name and give us a little bit of the project?
Yeah, it's My Shine. I call it My Shine.
Oh, My Shine.
My Shine. Why I saying My Shine? Just because if you check, you can do a lot of things, but there are a lot of guys that steals someone's shines. You can find yourself having a talent, but to put it straight to the people, you find out that you don't have. Whenever you give that the next person, a project to say, listen to this, you find that person stealing your project. That means that person stole your shine. Which means just because the person is making money out of your thing, that's stealing your shine. So this is my shine.
Okay, can we please listen to your shine?
You can do it. Thank you. Let's do this one. Another shoe. The mouse is failing to.
Let me help you. Okay. Okay, family. So this is My Shine by Stagebox Breath.
I don't know if you're gonna love it, but that's how it goes.
Okay, take over.
Easy, eh? One way we breathe. Remember to follow us, Stagebox Breathe MK's magazine. Oh la 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 la. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. na 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 na. Na 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 na. It is my shine. It is my time. Dream it and make it, feel it and take it. Dream it and make it, feel it and take it. It is my shine. It is my shine. Let's go. You can feel it, right? Never quit it when you feel it. If it is a chance, just take it. You know the story, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's the beat of what we're coming with, right? Say right, I cried for years, and I cried for years.
Okay, thank you so much, family, for listening. This was My Shine by Stagebox Breath. So as we're moving forward, I would like Stagebox Breath for making us listen to this great piece, and we can't wait for it to be finally out so that we jump up and down. Thank you so much, Stagebox, for this great piece.
Thanks a lot. Hope you're gonna love it. But there are plenty of them that you're gonna love within my album. Thanks.
We can't wait to hear all the plenty of them. So Stagebox Breathe, now I have got a surprise for you. It's time for your surprise. I'm not gonna scam you. We've got this phone here, and we're gonna do a 60 seconds questions just to get to know you, Stagebox Breathe. So we have to turn on our stopwatch and for 60 seconds, and within those 60 seconds I will ask you questions and you would have to answer them as quick as you can, just for us to know you. This is our stopwatch and we start. Stagebox Breathe, what is your favorite movie?
Expendables.
Do you sing in the shower?
Yes, I do.
What songs do you sing?
Maybe R. Kelly, Jason Derulo, and some other artists, yes.
What is your favorite actor?
Steven Stallone, Jason.
Do you read books?
Definitely I do.
What is your favorite book?
I forgot.
What is your least favorite book?
Damn.
What is your favorite food?
Wow. To be honest, I love beans.
Do you have a wife?
Yes, I do.
What is your wife's favorite color?
Red.
Okay. What is your favorite event? Like events, annual events. What is your favorite event?
Let's say Musina annual show is the best that I really love.
What is your favorite place in Musina?
Musina. Let me just say Musina in all.
Do you have a pet?
A what?
A pet.
No, I don't.
60 seconds is enough. And here are those questions that we were getting to know Stagebox Breathe.
Yeah,
and this is almost the end of our interview. And